drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah, when you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas. I see through your eyes.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shut up. Roll. 60 bison. 60 bison. Hut, go. Ready?
Now Spears to begin the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
Still very
line.
early in the season, obviously seeded, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
19, charge. Go. Check go.
Now Ward. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hands aside. 118.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You talk about this Titan defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Do they have possession? Do they have it at the 38-yard line?
1st and 10. At the 38-yard line.
He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain.
Brings up 2nd
down.
At the Texans' 38-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2 yards.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. and this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
He was
I feel like I could
by
see what he was
Samuel
thinking
Womack.
on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
118. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
For Nico Collins.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
118. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's good for the Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Texans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
About you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Sponge. No.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 118. What's that?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown,
Dalton
Texans.
Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
Makes the
and
score,
that makes the score 7-0.
Titans nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A gain of 52 yards.
From the gun, Ward.
First down, Tennessee.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
He was taken down behind the line.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
yards.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Sly able to put this
one
through.
Is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3.
Titans 3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
12 yards.
12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18. What's that? Tonight.
Stroud. And this is incomplete.
Stroud's pass.
You talk about this Titan defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd
There's an
and
example
3.
of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Townsend in punt formation.
Here's
for the
Tommy
Texans.
Townsend on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go now.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go. Set up. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Intended for
Coverage there,
Calvin
forced the
Ridley.
ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Down.
Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
there of 21 yards.
That's good for a
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
60 Bison. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Behind the line of
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Ward. And that one going to be off target and
Ward's
incomplete.
pass. Intended
I think
for
put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go.
Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
Pass.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
For the Titans.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
On the return.
And the Texans will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming.
Nico Collins.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Stroud out of the gun here. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 26
The extra
yards.
effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go. At 18. What's up tonight?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Tonight.
Stroud working out of the gun. On a slant, here's Collins. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A gain
As a
of 9
passer, you're always
yards.
trying to find that open window to
That's
throw the ball
another
downfield.
Texans
How about this one?
first
Right
down.
in the middle of the field,
First
right in
and
the heart
10
of the
at the
defense.
38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Tony.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Cody Barton.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
The running
Second
lanes have
and
definitely
10.
not been there for him here in
And
the first
Titans,
half, and I don't think it's all
38-yard
been
line.
his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted by the Titans.
That's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get a second one.
A gain of a
From
yard.
the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
70 Lions.
Throwing is Ward. That one's taken in by Spears.
Ward's pass.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
5
And it's
yards
3rd
on
and
the
4
play.
now.
And it's
In search
third
of 4
down.
yards here to pick up the first down.
19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Sly able to put this one through.
His kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Oh, ready.
And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside?
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Tonight.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. Chubb, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be
The
tackled
Titans
just
take
shy
over
of the
first and
25.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And the Titans, first down.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. Shot. Cook.
And he'll get up near the 45.
They have
Split
scored
at the 44. It'll be an 11-yard pickup. He does it himself, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun. Ward. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Fumble on the
All I can
play.
say about this play is that someone's
by
looking
the
right.
offense.
I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free.
Let's go now.
What's that panic that we've talked about
19
oftentimes that you
Tiger,
feel when you
19
lose the
Tiger.
ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
That is the
Tajay
first time that they've targeted him that he has
Incomplete.
not come down with a catch.
He's caught
Speed on the
everything that's been
coverage.
thrown his way. A dominant
Johnny
pass
Hecker in
receiver
punt
that can
formation
break
for
down
the
any
Titans.
defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return
Texans
here. Where
take
will they
over
spot
first
it?
and 10
They say just outside
at
the
their own
20-yard
22-yard
line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll...
There he goes, left side. Nick Chubb, touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
A little juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And, he put it on the cart with a fumble. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 11.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
ready.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Liking 18.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
On the jump.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Third down.
Come on. Set.
Motion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
3rd and 5.
Ready.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
That's another Titans first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cavity line.
Motion.
Check go.
And here's a give to Spears. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
15 more yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
To throw, here's Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Closed quickly. It helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Ward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown. Tajay Spears. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans get a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball
for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, hey.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
140 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need
line
than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A gain of
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
As Stroud now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
At the 4-yard line.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
18. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Only quick, right? 18, what's that?
Stroud to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Schultz. Incomplete.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Stroud. Touchdown! Nico Collins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
28, Titans 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 158 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The ball carrier.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They push him back 8 yards and time on second down. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Okay.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for
I think he had to look that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go down the field and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And a Titans first down.
Ready.
They go play action with Ward. This is intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Ward's pass.
The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
The Texans
And
take
he'll
over first
learn
and 10
that you
at
have
the
to hold the
49-yard
safety.
line.
And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
197 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 10 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Kaimi Fairbairn
For the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Titans 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
DK.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
At the 46-yard
To throw
line.
is Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
By Kalen Bullock.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
Ward. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Going for it, here's Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Daniil Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Go. Nice.
Here's Ward operating from the gun. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jake.
Just what they need, a lecture from me with subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Go.
Ward now working out of the gun. Okakwo holds it in left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
Field goal.
A 33-yarder from the left hash. Sly able to put this one through.
Is good.
And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game.
Titans,
So his
16.
third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
He was
And
brought
frankly,
down
it's
by
just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and putting him on the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Throwing is Ward.
First down, Titans.
That one's taken in by Spears.
Ward's pass.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Down at the 6-yard line.
So the completion good for 6 yards.
Brings up second and 4.
Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Got a move, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6
Joey
points.
Sly lining up for the point
Sly
after.
for the PAT. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Texans 35, Titans 23. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yards on the play.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The tackle by
that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 38, Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As these guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time as they can get 2 more possessions.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Ward. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Get it. Ready, ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards.
I thought that at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
Dash, 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 go!
Tony,
go,
Tony.
Go now.
Tonight.
A give, this is Chubb. And he'll take this down to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Chubb will get the call running left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
3 quarters in the books.
3rd and 1.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go now.
You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's good.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Titans 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tajay
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On the set.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
Coach, here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Looking to throw. Ward. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively.
7 yards.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Go! Let go!
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Watch the switch. All right. Tonight.
A toss play to Chubb. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31
solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them,
Here we go.
trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's 3rd down.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On the quick, right? 118. Tonight.
Stroud out of the gun here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 30 yards. And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra
Fairbairn
point.
now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Texans 52, Titans 23. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game and early turnover. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Let's get a pick right here, boy. Let's get a pick. Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
Now Chubb running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that? Tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
118. Tonight.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
All right. Tonight.
Handoff comes to Chad. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down at the
They do get a yard
line.
there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Ship. 18. Ship.
And Stroud now to throw. And got his
Dalton
man. It's
Schultz.
caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Texans.
Dalton Schultz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Texans start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Lining up for the extra point.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all
Jamie
defenses talk
Fairbairn, the
about.
kickoff
Getting
for
the
Houston.
football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he returns
Jim
this to the
DK on the
22.
return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball. The defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch marker for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this
Ward's
one to
pass.
Okonkwo.
Complete to
She'll
Jake
give him 5
Okonkwo.
yards there on the pitch and catch.
That's a gain
and
of
that's going to
5.
set up a tough
Brings
3rd
up
and 9.
3rd and 9.
There wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Ward. Blitz coming, down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Another 3 and out.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready. Check out.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Ward. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, They closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On third down, here's Spears. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Come on, set. Hawks 70, Hawks.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
26 yards.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Panther 6.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. Ooh, the juke. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 7-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
To throw is Ward. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did,
Joey
my good
Sly
man.
lining up for the
Now
point
Joey
after.
Sly for the point after. And that'll cut
His
the lead
kick
down to
is
28.
good. Makes the score Texans 58, Titans 30. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own
Houston's offense
27-yard
already
line.
at the line, set to get going. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4. It's still a little work to do as they start first and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he can
The
only
handoff
manage to get a
Nick
couple.
Chubb.
2nd and 8
Cody
coming
Parton
up.
on the stop.
That's it. That's
A
what you
gain of
want.
2.
Straight ahead
Brings
positive
up
game.
second
Just
and
keep that
8
clock ticking.
at the 40-yard
This
line.
is 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Early down stuff to put this
Sebastian
offense in precarious
Joseph
position.
Day on
We
the
know
stop.
that securing the point of attack,
A 2-yard
especially against the
pickup
big-body guys in the
brings
middle
up
of this
third
day,
and
has got to
6.
be priority 1.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? Motion. Tonight.
Stroud working out of the gun. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
It's a
And as the
gain
2
of
teams
21
talk over on
yards.
their respective
And the
sidelines,
Texans
we take a break.
First down.
18.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. It's Collins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Line.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? Tonight.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And down inside the 15, shot at 10.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing now is
12-yard
Stroud.
line.
On a slant, here's Collins.
Stroud's pass.
So the completion results in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the Titans' 4-yard line.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game. One behind the all-time record of 5. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Texans 65, Titans 30. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Texans, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll sink now to 0-4, and they'll try to rebound.